So hi, I'm Natalie, and welcome to day 3 of the training on manifesting visibility. Today we're going to be talking about how to do your part in the manifesting process, because it's not enough to just know how to manifest and ask the universe. It's not enough to just feel the joy. It actually is helpful to do things to actually move you forward. So what do you have to do, and what does that look like? And if you've missed video 1 and 2, there's links below to day 1 and 2, so enjoy those. And I'm going to keep going right now with how do you do your part in the manifesting process. So here's the thing. Manifesting is the art of co-creating. You could just ask for things and for results to come to you, because the results are not yours. But the more action you take, the more the universe can actually help you out in the process. So you actually want to go out and do and take action. And so what are the actions that you need to take to actually help you move forward in manifesting visibility, especially when it comes to Facebook? The first step, the first action that you need to do is to decide who it is that you want to work with. Now, when you're doing that, accept the fact that it's probably going to change, especially if you're new to your business, you're new to coaching, and you're not sure. And allow that acceptance to drive your decision and your choice as to who you're going to work with on Facebook. That is your job to figure out. It doesn't mean that you're going to want work them forever. It doesn't mean they're your ideal client. And it took me 2 years to find an ideal client. So I get it. I get that you may not know who your ideal client is. Right. And basically, when you're choosing who you want to work with and what problems you want to solve for them, really allow yourself to be in this moment and just say, what clients would bring me the most joy right now? That is how you're going to pick. And that is something that you have to do. If you're not doing that, you can forget Facebook, you can forget marketing, and having a business is going to be really hard, because you're going to be trying to market to everyone and you're not doing that. I guarantee you there's a difference between a 4-year-old boy and a 95-year-old woman. Who would you love to work with? And it's okay to have a preference, and that is just your preference today. So choose. All right, that's number 1 that you have to do. Number 2, find your people. And when I say find your people, I mean find your tribe. Where do they hang out? And a lot of you might say, I don't know where they hang out. Like, I have no idea. And I get that, because I used to be like that. And, entrepreneurs have it easy. We have tons of groups, and we also happen to be our own ideal clients. So we kind of hang out where we hang out, and our groups kind of fall into play. But you may not have that nice little bit of flexibility. So you have to find your clients. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go out and you're going to ask your friends to interview them, and you're going to know someone in your ideal client or your target audience that you want to work with. There's a reason why you want to do this work. So go out and interview them. Find out where they hang out. Find out what their problems are. Start getting into their head. And the more you can do that, the more you can actually target your messages, and to find a place of alignment between what you want to do and solve, and what kinds of problems you want to solve, and what kinds of problems they need. You really do need to bring that gap and bridge that gap together. Okay, another great way to do this is to ask is to find someone on Facebook that you really like, that you would love to work with, and kind of stalk them. Where do they hang out? What do they do? And if you're really brave, you can even ask them for an interview. I've probably done about 35 interviews over the last year with different women. I restarted my niche a few times, and every time I went out and I did interviews, which was a really fantastic process. It's a great way to get to know my clients. It's a great way to know women and just know what people are thinking. I love it. And it was also a great way for me to finalize who I wanted to work with. It was awesome. I love that process. So find your people on Facebook and pick 1 to 3 groups where they hang out on Facebook. Now, groups are sometimes big, sometimes small. I find that the bigger they are, the more you have to post, and sometimes the response is not very good. And you have to post at least 1 to 3 times a day in a group to get noticed. If a group is not active, then you have a problem. There are a few groups that I would love to be in. that I would love to do more marketing in and to promote myself and to be in that group and in support of everyone else there. There's just no action going on, so I kind of stay away from that. And my head is turning even as we speak, going, how can I change that? How can I make that happen? So for right now, it's not there. So pick 1 to 3 groups and do those consistently, and just go out there and show up. Right? Ask the universe for help. That's also an action. And if you're new to manifesting, if you're new to asking the universe for help, just ask. It's as simple as just sitting there and going, okay, universe, this is what I want. You write a letter and I need your help. Help me out. Help me receive guidance as to what I should do. The first time I did that, I ended up with a new job within 6 weeks. And that is how I knew that there was such power in asking the universe for help. And now I'm a manifesting queen. I love it. And I know that if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. So this was just a little short video and a really short intro as to what is possible when it comes to doing your part in manifesting. Was it helpful for you? Do you have any questions? Would you like to know more? Well, let me know in the comment box below. I would love to help you out if I can. And if you want to go deeper into this practice and know more and really get more training around this, go ahead and click the button on Manifest Your Tribe and check it out. It's a workshop that starts in a couple weeks, and I would love to have you on this workshop. It would be an amazing opportunity to help you manifest your tribe, and I would love that for you, if it's there for you. All right, so you might be thinking, okay, it's great, Natalie. I know what I have to do. I know I have to post on Facebook. I know that I have to pick my tribe and ask the universe and all of that, but man, I just can't get myself to do it. So I can't post out there. I'm too worried. I'm too afraid. And that's a great question. So we're going to address that tomorrow. What do you do with all this fear when you know what you have to do, but you just can't bring yourself to do it? So for now, that's my teaser for today, and I'll see you tomorrow with that answer. All right, take care. See you.